Switchback. Switchback.
Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another daily episode of Cube World. Back again with Kitt, the Broken Record, Speedy. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to try to take on this fricked up ruin. We're not going to focus too hard on it. If it does not work, it does not work. We will run away. Because orange plus twos, well, that's a little bit out of anybody's price range. Now I had some extra points to spare. I did put those into our abilities for our Shurikens. That's, yeah. We don't need to do this one. It's okay. I don't feel heartbroken if we don't do it. We're headed. Where were we headed here? And this is fun. This is what happens when the game crashes on you. You lose all kinds of crap. Because I know I went down and then around and stuff, and I'm like, well. And yeah, last night after I got done recording, the game crashed hard. And that's been happening almost every time I record. So I don't know if it's something to do with XSplit or something just to do with Cube World, but yeah, it's been kind of sucking, to be honest. I don't want any more iron. I'm just looking for emeralds because I just like them. Bats I like. Bats are fun. And I don't see anything else in here. Okay, we'll just hop on our turtle. We'll get out of here. Yeah, I just got done doing another streaming session. And this is something I've been doing recently now. Is I'll take a little bit of a breather after I get done recording my my stream. And I'll hop on here and I will record my Cube World. And I find that it just gives me that right amount of invigoration of like having been on the stream. And I'm just super excited. And tonight, I can honestly tell you, was one of the most interesting / frustrating nights ever playing video games. I got to do a stream with my son Lychee. We bookmarked Thursdays as our stream night together, and the last couple of weeks we've done CS:GO. Now he's a really good player, like compared to me, and as far as I'm concerned, he's just a really good player. Also, really level-headed kid too, as you probably haven't heard me tout his accolades of saying what a wonderful child he is, in my honest opinion, and humble that I am. He's a very, very good child. Yeah, we played this really interesting match. The first match we played, getting my feet wet, just trying to figure everything out again, which is fun, because I don't really play CS:GO as much, obviously, as much as he does, because he's really, really into it. Like, I think it's like, he said like silver bar, like 3 silver bars or something, which like he was super excited about. So I mean, obviously to me it meant that, you know, he had accomplished something that he was really, really happy about. Like, I don't understand the ranking system or anything in CS:GO because it's not my forte. I play first-person shooters as a way to unwind every now and again, and I would hop onto it and just goof off, but I never devoted any time to it unless I was playing with him. And so most of, I would say 90% of the gameplay I have within that game is all hanging out with my son. And so the little bits that I've gotten better, he's put in hours and hours and hours above me. And so he's gotten really good. So the first match we played, just getting my feet wet again, and did decent. Not exceptional. But we set it up because he said that if I joined him playing in a ranked league, a ranked match, and he hosted it, he thought that it would cause us to play against his level and not my level. So he said, Dad, why don't you host it? That way, you know, I'm just playing with you and it'll be geared upon how you play. So I'm like, oh, that makes sense, because last time we did it was more along the lines of how he played, and it got tougher for me. But again, I mean, playing against people that are better than you is always a good thing, because it's a better way to learn. So we played the first match, and I thought it was still challenging, and he was getting challenged too. I'm like, wow, so these guys must be really good for being low-level players and stuff. And it turned out, when we were done, we get to see how, like, what level everybody was, and it was all people that were on his level. And so we realized that the games were going to be based upon his skill level. So what it does is it bases everything upon the highest skill level of the person that you were playing with in a group, which makes absolute sense. So we played another match because, you know, I'd held my own. I was not in dead last, at least not that I could remember. So we joined another group, and to make a long story short, we had a lot more problems this time around, and the guys are trying to kick me out because, well, they figured out that I was a weaker player joining in on a ranked match, and they were not too happy with it. Understandably, and I didn't have the speech stuff set up on my end because, again, when I'm recording and streaming, I don't want to have the randomness from other people to follow into what I just wanted to have my son and me. So he was telling me some of the stuff that they were saying, and I was getting hurt, and I will be honest. I mean, I was getting kind of butthurt about the whole thing, and we were on our last match, and I said to my son, I said, well, why don't we win? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, let's just win. Let's just say the heck with this. How many do we have to win in a row? And he said to me, I'm like, okay, let's just do that. And so we both started playing a little bit differently, and the tide changed. And when we started, it was they were up by 14 wins, and we had 3. And needless to say, I'm not going to give it away. It was one of the best gaming sessions I can remember having with my son or anybody. Like, it was a lot of fun. It went a heck of a lot longer than I expected. So it was neat because it gave me a chance to kind of rant about team play, how to play as a team. Like the initial thing was just kick Rivet out because he sucks, and I was like, well, it's not necessarily just that. I mean, if you're that good a player, then your skill set should shine through no matter how bad one other person is on the team. And my son is not. He was getting a little stressed because he's ranked play himself, so he was like, how much is he going to lose by hanging out with his dad? And I get that, but he stuck through it. He was playing, and he was doing his best to keep me from getting kicked off the group. And you know what? It meant more to me to have my son fight for his dad than anything else. I mean, anything else that could have happened tonight, regardless of how we did or anything like that, just to have my son support me. It's like, hey, this is my dad. He may not be the best player, but he's trying. And when we got done, he was like, you know what? You did a lot better than I expected. I will take that as like gospel. I mean, that's amazing for me, because my son, like I've said, I think he's phenomenal at the game. And for him to say that, Dad, you didn't suck as bad as I thought you're going to. That's awesome. He didn't use those words because, he's a much nicer kid than that. But, I got what he was saying, and I concurred, and I agreed with it. I did do better than I was expecting, and it was fun. And it turned out to be a really, really fun experience. And we've decided going forward, when the next time we play CSGO, to safeguard anybody from getting hurt or anything like that, is that I won't jump in on the ranked matches when my son's there. We'll just do casual stuff. We'll play different game styles so that we don't have to worry about making people angry. And if I get good enough that we can actually play together on some ranked servers, then that might be one of my goals to do. And I've got no issues with playing, doing a little bit off-camera stuff for him so that I could be on his level. Can I devote 500 or 600 hours to the game? I doubt it, but I'll do my absolute best. I mean, I was getting better, and I could feel it. And that's the neat thing about that game, man, is like the learning curve on it is pretty tough. And each weapon does handle differently, and each person plays differently. And it's a matter of trying to find my own game style within that game, because how I play video games from back in my day, back with Quake and Unreal Tournament, that's a whole lot different than the way things are played today. And it was neat. It was an active stream too, but I was like, and if you guys watch the stream, and any stream that I'm hanging out with my son, my focus 99% of the time is going to be hanging out and chatting with my son. By all means, I will try to respond to comments and things in the stream, but just understand that if I do kind of lose focus on the stream and I'm paying more attention to my son, that's, he's my boy, and he deserves my undivided attention, if at all possible, when we're playing these games. So I just hope you guys understand that, and it's not a slight on anybody at all. It's just how things have to be. And if you're a parent at all, I'm sure you'd understand. I'm just going to hang out here and make sure that my turtle gets hydrated, we're going to continue on. And as for what we're doing today, not too much. We're just wandering. I'm trying to get to the next biome. I was trying to do whatever we could, but it doesn't look like we're going to have a whole lot of opportunity to get a whole bunch of fighting in. I was kind of hoping that we would have a couple of bosses, you know, little random stuff happen, but it doesn't look like it. We're just getting little dudes here and there, which is fine. And it's, again, the proximity to that other... Froggies! Oh, the sounds of the froggies as they go... Love it. Yeah, stop with it. Stop. Okay, and... There's one down. 2 down. 3 down. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, not amazing loot, but not horrible either. And what happened today? Went and did some shopping. I did, the other day I went and got my bicycle and I picked up a webcam. A nice, I mentioned in my last Cube World that I got a nice webcamera for the stream. And then I went shopping, got myself a nice light, as well as a green screen-ish type of thing. I got a, basically it's a green blackout curtain that I'm hanging up behind me. My desk is actually a center island that's part like a kitchen unit. And so what I've done is the windows behind me, I put up a blackout curtain and it's a bright green color. So I added the chroma key thing to it. I used it during the stream tonight. So you guys will see, if you guys haven't seen what Rivet Head looks like, I'll be all over it. I think it turned out pretty decent. I was fiddling with it a little bit. The lighting changed. I think I'm going to get one more of the lights. It's a desk lamp. It was like an LED desk lamp, which was really cool. Doesn't create a lot of heat, which is very important for me because, I mean, with all the other crap I've got going on here, the last thing you want is lighting that's going to make you sweat. And again, when you're in Florida, heat is a pain in the butt. But again, with the light the way it is, I can diffuse it with other stuff and kind of soften it up as I need to. So tonight was the first test of it, and I noticed that there was, you know, some color ripping and tearing behind me. But it's all part of the process. So I'll probably go and pick up another one of those lights. I'll probably pick one up tomorrow. Like $6 at Walmart. I know, Walmart. I had to go there. I had to go today. I was looking for the green screen thing because I know that they had them there. I saw them at Walmart before. I was looking at the lights, and I also need to get a bike lock for my bike. Now I need to kill these guys because there's an insect guard boss here. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's just get this on evil footing. Even footing. There we go. Oh, insect guard. How much I love killing you. Oh, I can feel my AC kicking in again. That's the other thing I got to watch out for too is the air conditioning. You know, I have a wall unit now instead of central air. And so the sounds, holy crap. Yeah, the sounds from it can kind of kick in and drown out some of the vocals. I'm not too sure how well it's been working so far, but I tried previewing it last night when I recorded, and it seemed okay, and I haven't really had any complaints about it. So, I mean, I had to deal with that before, but the microphone I used back then was a Blue Snowball, so it kind of picked up all the sounds in the background. Holy crap, I leveled up on that guy. I'll have to go back and check. That's an awful lot of XP because I was only halfway there. So I didn't think that I had grabbed that much XP from all the random dudes. Yeah, we're gonna head off to this next biome. Oh, Plains Rudder. I know you want to fight me. I know. So yeah, ow, another one. Come on. I checked again today. Still nothing from Wally. No tweets. He doesn't love us. Doesn't love me. That's what it comes down to. He just has no love for Rivet. Yeah, so, schedule. Going forward. This weekend's going to be interesting. I mentioned about I have to work Saturday and Sunday and Monday. So my live stream on those days is going to be... So no Cube World live stream on Saturday, unfortunately. I will have something on Friday that I will transfer over to Monday, but I will have pre-recorded episodes for you guys on Saturday and Sunday. So I hope you guys don't mind about that. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'll all be pre-recorded stuff. I may forego the Monday. No, I can't do that. Yeah, it's going to have to be Sunday, Monday. Yeah, so Saturday will be a pre-recorded one of this. Sunday, Monday will be the pre-update one. And then Monday evening, you guys will have the live stream from tomorrow night, or tonight, that I do on Twitch. It's so hard to keep track of this thing, because what I've basically done is, like, I've got two things happening around the same time. You can either watch it on Twitch or you can watch me on YouTube. And you can watch the same kind of thing, but either just a day apart. And I'm digging it. I am definitely digging it. It's a different animal for me to take this on. But I dig it. So it looks like we got ourselves a desert biome, which is handy. I do like these. It just means that there's no heart flowers, but I've got an overabundance of heart flowers. I mean, honestly, if you look here, I've got a full stack of ice flowers, and I've got a full stack of heart flowers as well. So we are fine. And I got a full thing of flasks. I just need to get those. So we're going to be more than well taken care of here. I think we'll just... Yeah, there's a bunch of boss battles up that way. So what I'll do is I will try to head over this way. And we'll... Yeah, we're running over already. So what I'll do is tomorrow's episode we'll run over there. What I will do off camera is I will get us closer to these. And then we'll at least have some battles tomorrow. And if I run into anything like en route, like a pyramid or something like that that's decent, then of course I will stop and record from there. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow in our next episode of Cube World. Like I said, it's going to be pre-recorded for you guys. Hope you don't mind. We'll be back on streaming once again on Tuesday. I may stream Monday night after I get home from work. It depends on how I feel. It's going to be after... It's my third day in a row of work, so I may be a little pooped. But what I'm going to try to do is get home and record an episode of something for you guys. Just to try to give you my update about what's happening with my life and everything at work. And I need that. I do. I've found that cathartic feeling of like yakking to you guys and playing a game helps me out a lot. Gets me through my day. But anyway, we'll climb this another time. I will see you guys in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Switchback.